Basically today I'm going to talk a little bit about the funk slap kind of thing. That's obviously really popular and has been for a long time. Larry Graham, the legendary bass player, he was kind of the father of that technique way back when. And my understanding from reading what he had said basically was, that developed from him playing without a drummer. He wanted to be able to keep his own time with the percussive sound. So that's kind of where I think that developed primarily. And it's probably where it's best known for coming from. For me, what's important is trying to play in a really natural manner and not tweaking your body in weird ways with your hands, doing unnatural motions which tend to slow you down and cause problems playing. So basically for me, I start with taking my right hand, dropping it to your side, and I just bring it up like this and do that kind of a motion. And that's basically what you're doing. That's kind of what I shoot for. Really natural, a natural playing position. So basically you take that and you transfer it to here, and there you go. And the twisting motion for the funk, actually for the, to use the thumb as striking is, for me, is basically the same idea as opening a door. You don't need to do all this because this actually slows you down. You basically try to concentrate your energy in here, and as you speed up, you'll find out that works to your advantage. So for me, I like to start with my students, people I worked with in the past, when they want to learn how to play the funk kind of stuff, is I start with just playing quarter notes, keeping it a really natural motion, like I said, and nice and even notes. And basically you're trying to strike here between these two frets up in this area, and to try to get the best percussive sound that's going to really cut. And so again, you're doing this kind of motion, right? So quarter notes. Okay, and the best way to practice that is with a metronome. Basically put the quarter notes, the metronome at a quarter note pace. And you can start slow, you don't have to start fast, and do quarter notes perhaps maybe for 2 bars, and then do 8 notes for 2 bars, and I'll do an example for you. Here we go. Right? So really simple stuff, but the thing with the funk stuff is it's very percussive, obviously, and the notes that you're playing, making them even and working with in conjunction with the drummer and his foot and his snare is obviously, that's the focus. And oftentimes too, it's not necessarily the note that you play. Sometimes it's the notes that you don't play, or the spaces between the notes, that actually give you a sense of groove. So like for instance, if I'm playing quarter notes, I'm actually thinking 8 notes, and I'll give you an example. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, 3, 4. And what that does, it helps you get very even notes, and that even goes into even, going up to 16th notes or whatever rhythm you're playing. So you want to start from the beginning and try to keep everything as even as possible. That's what's going to help give you a good, strong groove. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit for you, and I'll give you an idea of how to incorporate some of that stuff. All right? Basically, that's incorporating all those things I just talked about. Your natural hand position. So again, drop to your side, bring it up, and over. And that's it. Nice, pretty much, not a straight line, but pretty much a natural position here. This helps avoid any kind of tendon problems. It also, again, will help you achieve the speed that you want. When you start doing this and you basically start hyperextending yourself, just like if you were running or if you were doing any kind of athletic event, that at some point it's going to hurt you, and it's also going to slow you down and work against you. So so that's cool. That's kind of the first installment for now. I think the next time we'll be talking a little bit about chording, and basically doing that kind of thing. I'll show you how I approach that. What are some good basic tips to start getting into that kind of playing. And basically, it's a supportive tool, just like anything we do. It's to support the whole the musical piece as a whole, not just about bass playing, but trying to make some music and trying to reach people, which is important. That's what we do. So cool. I'm right now in Montreal rehearsing for the Tokyo Disneyland show with Cirque du Soleil. And next week I'll be coming from here too. I'm going to be up here until the end of April, and then at which point we're going to fly to Tokyo and start rehearsing there. And our show will open August, I think it's August 6th is when it's slated. So cool, guys. Nice to meet you. And again, look for another segment next week. This is segment 1. Next week will be segment 2, and so on and so on. All right. Cool. Nice meeting you. And I'll do a little bit more playing going out. And have a great day. Thanks. Bye.